It's finally here. It's finally here. Chet Baker Sings is finally here. After a 2-year-long wait, or longer I think, Blue Note finally got around to repressing one of the most in-demand tone poets of all time, and that is Chet Baker Sings. It has developed a mythic status over the last 2 years. As it went out of print, people wanted it, and you always want something you can't get, and the price just crept up. And on the used market, I saw it as high as $300 at times. So this is very, very welcome, and I'll tell you all about Chet Baker Sings in just a moment. A couple of things about it. It is available through Blue Note and selected retailers. It's not available yet through Amazon. As soon as it becomes available, I will list it in my store, which is always listed below. Please check it out for all of your audiophile vinyl needs. I ordered it from Blue Note and I got it shipped in a nice heavy mailer. There was no issues whatsoever with damages or anything like that. I rounded out my order with another long out of stock tone poet that was repressed, Grant Green, Nigeria, and I will have more to say on that record in a bit. I did a video a couple of weeks ago in anticipation of this arrival. It was called Chet Baker Sings. In it I cover the 2 other vocal albums that I have on hand, and that was Chet Baker Sings and Plays, also on Blue Note Tone Poet, and It Could Happen to You on Craft. All 3 of these are mastered by Kevin Gray from the original master tapes and pressed at RTI. This one is a beauty. I auditioned this when I was doing that review. I auditioned it on streaming, and I got familiar with the songs. I thought the song selection was ideal for this Chet Baker Sings album. I think really they chose the best songs for the first album, honestly. There are some highlights on the other ones for sure, but there's something about this song selection. That Old Feeling, It's Always You, Like Someone in Love, My Ideal, I've Never Been in Love Before, My Buddy, But Not For Me, Time After Time, I Get Along Without You Very Well, My Funny Valentine, The Thrill Is Gone, I Fall in Love Too Easily, and Look for the Silver Lining. Really, there's nothing on here that isn't superb. I have some favorites. I'll tell you what they are. I love That Old Feeling. I love Like Someone in Love. I love I Get Along Without You Very Well. My Funny Valentine. My Funny Valentine is the highlight of the album. I'll tell you more about it in a second. The Thrill Is Gone was great. I mean, the whole album is great. Compared to the other 2 albums, this is the first time we get to hear Chet Baker sing. And it has a freshness about it that I really love. His vocals, now, compared to what I heard on streaming, when this is on the turntable, the vocals are so intimate. It's like Chet is whispering in your ear almost. Very close, very clear. These are mostly ballads, so the singing is on the soft, gentle side with that beautiful, innocent, naive quality that I talked about in the previous videos. Here, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I am so in love with this record. The other ones have great stuff on them. They really do. But it seems like everything gelled for this. Even though it's recorded in 2 sessions, it has a consistency throughout that I like. There is a slight difference in sound between side A and side B. Side A was recorded at the Forum Theater in 1956. Side B is at Capitol Studios in 1954. What can I say? This is the Chet Baker vocal album to own. The other ones are great, and an extension of this, and a little expansion of style. But to hear the true essence of Chet Baker singing, there's nothing like this. There's nothing like this. It will affect you. It'll affect you. I am like riveted to his voice and his phrasing and his pronunciation of different words. It's also interesting. It's also intimate, and it's carried off with a professional way, but just a naive, boyish way. I said this in the other video. It's unlike any other vocalist I've ever heard. And what a wonderful document of this period of his life. I don't know, he looks too young to even have lived a lot of these songs, you know. A lot of them are love lost and different things like that, but he brings it to the table. He brings a beautiful melodic sense that is very, I mentioned this in the last video. His singing is similar to his trumpet playing. It's kind of like a musical instrument, the way he modulates between the notes. And he'll follow up his singing with playing, and there's something about it that just is like, these two great qualities are coming from one person. And that's what makes this record so magic. That's what makes it so magic. The sound is mono, but it is great. It is great. It doesn't sound like an old record. It sounds, I don't know what they did, but the vocal sounds crisp and clear, and the backing is more than up to the task of projecting these songs in a intimate, hushed style. There are some couple of upbeat numbers, very softly swinging, but mostly it is ballads, and they are beautiful. Wait till you hear My Funny Valentine. You're going to be like, wow, what did I just hear? I'm serious. This is a must-have. If you're only going to get one Chet Baker vocal album, this is the one. It is the one. The second one is great. It's got Let's Get Lost and stuff. You know, a few other really cool numbers, but for the true essence and innocence and newness of hearing Chet Baker sing, this is it. This is it. And this was well worth the wait. And I can see why people were paying $300 for it, knowing that it would never come around again, or thinking that it would never come around again. I could see paying $300 for it. It's beautifully done, just beautifully mastered. The pressing was perfect. The cover is great. This is a must-have, a must-have. Do check it out on streaming. Make sure you like Chet Baker's vocals. Be in a relaxed mood for some nice balladry, and you will be won over. You'll be won over big time. I am thrilled about it, and I just couldn't wait to tell you about it. So those are my thoughts on Chet Baker Sings. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Have a great day.